Quick survivor here, running his, usual survival instincts on zombies. Let's see, we got Big Mac here. Tickle Me Ammo. Oh, he's got himself a group here. Let's see if I can invite him. Hopefully he can jump in. Let's see, a fried chicken tray, but he's in Warzone. And, well, yeah, I don't really have much else on here right now. Alright, well, I'll give us a few minutes here. I'm actually going to run off of a few things here. It's probably the biggest thing I've actually seen playing with a bunch of randoms and stuff like that. It's actually, kind of getting me going, like how many people are so struggling to push for at least minimum 30 rounds with so many. Well, number one, that kind of gets me is that, we should train together. Now, you train with somebody else, there's always that one chance where I need to get out of this situation and I have to cut into you. One or both goes down. It's always a big thing that really gets to me. This is, well, alright, whatever. But no, it's like, I always see, especially when I play with a bunch of randoms, it's always, I'm gonna follow you. And I'm gonna follow, and I'm gonna follow, and I'm gonna follow. Like, I understand, like, if I'm doing something, you want to learn? Sure. I'm more than one to show you. When there's one zombie, not like, you're carrying 10, you're carrying 20, I'm carrying 20, and then one or both of us goes down due to that 40 zombies, math-wise. But in other words, this year is probably the biggest thing. And the second thing I'm actually going to go off of is, like, go into your skills. And this year's probably, you'll actually see you could upgrade everything up to tier 3. The first thing that I would think I would ever do, and that is, I would actually play until you're level 11, get the knife, and run with the knife. Just so this way you don't have to worry about the melee kills. I'm going to run a quick solos and, evac on 10 here, and I'm going to show off a little bit. But this is the reason I say play multiplayer. Get to rank 11, you'll receive the combat knife, and then you can play with the combat knife. But this year I find to be more of like the whole end game idea. The reason I find that one is because we are looking at, assault rifles, increased long shot, LMGs, bullet penetration on armor. Snipers, pretty much the same thing. Same thing with tactical rifles, long shot damage, so on and so forth. Pistols, I think if you're pushing for a ray gun, that you might actually need to consider. So in other words, I have 12, so I'm gonna use half of them and I'll just bring it right up. Just so you know, the ray gun counts as a pistol. So if you're pushing for ray gun every game, pistols. Any given time. If you're not pushing for a pistol, shotgun. Shotgun is probably the best tier you can run. Increase close quarters damage, critical damage. The reason I say the shotgun is because this year is the first that I always see. People running the Gallo SA-12. And let's say, I don't really have mine really. Like, I have mine marathon stock, and the handle, like, everything's, like, right at the bottom. Except for this one, like, this one's increased salvage drop rate. This here's a barrel, effective damage range, fire rate, 40% damage, but the firepower drops and everything else goes up. I got nothing on the muzzle because, all it really is just equipment drop rate, hip fire, ADS, or you know, we got all this here. Like, this here is more like my go-to high round survival just to survive. Basically, if I can make it to you, I make it to you. If not, if not. Or it's my, I'm going to push high rounds and nothing else. In other words, if I'm pushing high rounds and I'm solely looking for damage, like, in other words, this is the other third part I'm going to push more towards is your ammo mods. Deadwire I find to be the best because it's big one for the elites. I find I put Deadwire on as opposed to Napalm Burst or Cryo Freeze, Brain Rot. I put on Deadwire, I'm like two-shotting for pretty well any given thing. It's like a two-shot with the Gruza, well, the SA-12. Two-shot, the Megadon is done. All the way up to round 37, because by then I already have my... By then I have my ray gun. Brain Rot, I would consider just, you know, it's closer to, you know, when I had the last couple Cryo Freeze, I would probably say sure. Just for the extra damage, like slowed enemies and stuff like that, but Deadwire I find to be the best. It's annoying how they stop and damage the rest of the enemies, not like how it stops like the full stack and, you know, kills them all when, you know, it's all done. But I am kind of okay with the one zombie being stopped, as opposed to a full group of them. Napalm, I was never really a fan of. I might actually consider checking it out. I just did this here just because I used to run the Elemental Pop all the time. I kind of stopped using it just because I kind of started freezing the game once I started getting higher rounds, like 70s and 80s. And like I say, as of right now, I have all my perks. They're all maxed. Field upgrades. I could do... This here's another one. This is probably the big one. Energy Mine. Those are for, like, you know, the faster movement. So let's say, for example, I'm running Ray Gun and Wonder Weapon. I could use the Energy Mine, drop it on your body as I'm going to res you. Boom. You're res. Boom. Every area's cleared. Run away. Get your stuff going. Healing Aura. Wait a few seconds. Revive them. Down to allies, as it says here in the tier 3. But what I usually run, like, I kind of like the Shroud or the Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire I usually pull out just for, like, you know, the added damage and, you know, less projectiles, especially, like, you know, if I'm being chased by like two Megadons. I prefer having the extra, you know, not being hit by those things. So I just drop it just before I reach you, come over, pick you up, gun it, and then I still get kills from the zombies coming at you from the back end. Let's see, there are like some glitches and stuff like that you can use with it, or, you know, the Energy Mine as well. Those ones I really never use. I tried a couple times and, like, at the same time just sitting there using Energy Mine over and over again, or the Ring of Fire until you run out of ammo and stuff like that. Like, it's kind of screams boring. Like, I'd be making it to round 15 and, you know, be like, I'm done. I can't do this no more. But in other words, gone through weapon classes, perks. Let's see. First one I'm going to say would be Speed Cola. That's probably going to be your best one, especially if you're going to run with, like, the whole Gruza tactic. Quick Revive is only if you're playing with, like, you know, other people, but other than that, all you really need is Jug, Speed Cola, Stamina Up, and maybe Deadshot. But let's say if you're anything like me, I usually pick up quick revive. I was revive, gone, revive, gone, revive, gone, kind of thing. Like, I never really relied too much on like high kills. That's kind of why 9 times out of 10, if you ever play with me, I'm usually running my Aether Shroud. So in other words, I am actually going to do something a little different for my taste here. I'm gonna run my knife to start off with, and I'm gonna push for the Gruza. The other one is this one I actually find kind of funny because lots of people always start off and then they start off with the gun they want, especially if it can be bought off a wall. This is probably the funny thing. This one is probably the biggest one. So you start off with a 12 round tube, and you're basically starting it all from like right scratch, right at the bottom. Me, I buy mine off the wall, so it basically automatically starts blue. So from there I just push straight into. So let's see, you got your green salvage and you got your blue salvage. The green salvage is 1500 of the green salvage. That's probably that is as far as you can really go with it. That is where basically you're just paying like 1200 off the wall. Or whatever it is. Or you can use that green salvage, start getting yourself armor plates, and then you can focus on the blue salvage to get this gun here. Might not have the whole 12, might be 9, might be 7. But either way, you start off with a gun that's already blue. Last 3 games I played, this one here actually seemed to have had. I am actually kind of curious about it because every single time I played, like it wasn't like didn't have like the whole shotgun look to it. It had kind of like, what are those? The slug rounds. Like if you notice a difference in Modern Warfare, I'm not too sure if it's the same thing for here on this game or not because I never really played with this on to pay that close attention. But in other words, I'm running knife and I'm buying my shotgun right off the wall. And I'm running field upgrade with the Ring of Fire. And, well, yeah. So in other words, I'm going to show you right up to round 10 what it would originally look. What this lineup actually looks like. This is going to be high damage. So I'm going to run the I'm going to run this gun here, the SA-12, with my Aether Shroud, and then I'm going to run my knife with the Ring of Fire. And I'm going to show. Yeah, here, I'll just drop on here. Fatu knows. There's Big Mac. Oh, no, this is what the first layout's going to look like. So let's see. Overall, this is what I would actually highly recommend. This gun here. Is probably the last one. So when you start off with your when you start off doing zombies, get your knife, and then from there you're actually going to see this. This is
Requiem actual strike team is on the
going to be
ground.
interesting. I'm going to
This is where it started, strike team.
I'm going to start off
Let's
and
get
I'm going
some
to go
answers.
Got a locked door
to
here.
this door here. All of mine just 3. Every single time I run solos, it's always the same way, right here. 5, 6.
Nazi
It's always 1,
Of course
2,
they're
3,
responsible for this
4.
mess.
And by the time
we
I
need to
finally
find
get down
the
to it,
facility
it's
entrance
5
and
and 6
figure
right
out
here.
just what happened here.
So you see, I got 0 salvage parts. I got 0 salvage. Not gonna do anything with it. This is why I never just upgrade to the knife, because you get the Bowie knife right off the beginning. So you could sit here, have
That's
the
enough,
shotgun waiting. Okay, so you got the shotgun waiting. You start getting cornered. This one here, the blue salvage, you get 50. You pick up bonus points. And the blue salvage, you get 10 of. This is where everything kind of gets hard, especially when you actually want to, determine what you want to do. I'm like, starting off like this here, if I start doing the upgrades for this, I am basically screaming I'm going to, waste chances for salvage points. But in other words, this is probably the key thing that I actually have going on. 50, 100, 150.
Carcass eliminated.
Then at 200 blue salvage. Add a bit.
Down you go, all of you.
Well, doesn't really matter because I'm going to be knifing the entire way here. Only reason I'm knifing is just because, you get more points for the kill. And you don't get points like you used to. I'm just showing off a little bit of, how zombies can look with the smart, basically like the smart way of playing. So in other words, like what I just picked up there, like this here, it's the green salvage parts.
One less hostile cadaver.
That was what I'm picking up. I haven't picked up any blue yet, I don't think. No, I have not. So in other words, when I'm basically doing is I'm showing is that green is more common to come out. There is no way around it. I'm gonna pick up the nuke now that I actually get 400 extra points. But in other words, the Z with the 2 lines across, that's how much, that's my currency. My salvage is 650, those come to me every 50. And the one that's a 0 there on the bottom of everything, that is the blue salvage, which hoping comes up soon because those are kind of, needed. I'll pick up C4. And okay, I wanted to pick up the stem. Why didn't I? There we go. Got the stem. Pick up double points. Got it going. Boom, 10,000 points right here on round 6. Not looking too bad. Okay, so I still have 0, but I'm 750.
Undead hostile.
This looks like it might be a theme game with anything. My lord, this is... Alright, I just picked one up. There is 10. So 10 out of... 10 until round 6. I might get out of there. Let's take that kill,
Another zombie.
Alright, so I'm sitting here at 10. $20, $30. So this is probably the biggest thing that really sucks about this. I am sitting at 30 and I'm just starting around 10.
To the morgue with you.
Let's see, I am 13,820, 13,935. Slide away. That is still giving one shot kill, but go with that. Knifey, 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 knifey. I'm gonna let that sit and hold for a little bit. Grab it now.
One less hostile.
Oh yeah, last one was off. So, this is going to be a little bit... I am not grabbing that nuke because a lot of people say don't grab the nuke because, you know, it's fun and lit around. That's not normally how it works. Normally, that's never really how it works. Like originally what I should have done, because I'm running this gun, I probably should have pushed to start shooting just so I can get the kills and get the points. So I am still only. So that is 5 of those solids. 6.
You've got your commands.
I'm at 6 of the solids. Two, 3. Alright, so there he is. So I'm gonna go open this door here real quick. So, notice how at the bottom there it says Gallo SA-12, fists. This is going to
Hard
be
to argue with a shotgun.
blue. I can carry 2.
Stay alert.
One on the
Someone may be inside.
Omega
Group equipment everywhere, walking cadavers all over the site.
kind of a
Don't need a
given because
magic
I
eight ball
either
to know
buy
we're
this
in
set
bad
or
shit
I
here.
don't because
The Nazis lost control of the experiment
this
in
is where I
45.
usually buy
Did
just
the
for,
Soviets really think they'd do
survive
better?
until
We need to get the power on.
9/11. I don't buy that set because, you know, I want to trade in there until like around 25.
New sectors from reactivation. Energy stabilization and falling.
In other words, I take this one,
Required.
I go here, start at 500. Go with this one, I start at 500, but I'm on the one with 16. So in other words,
Energy stabilization at 100.
I am wasting my 1600 just for that, where I can just go take my
I think
1600,
it's fair to say that's what
go
Omega Group is
500,
investigating.
1000,
Son
60.
of a
But
bitch.
I
He
also
looks
have
just like the others we've seen.
okay.
Germans must have breached it during the war. They were desperate at the end.
So I'm gonna stop with this a little bit here. As I'm pretty sure we all know, go this way. And
Strike team, are you there?
can't shoot these crystals. Just for good measure. You can actually get some pretty cool stuff. You can get armor plates, you can get your either way, when you drop from these areas here, like this one here, the doors opened, or like here, I can even show you the other side. I'll actually show. Sorry, I'll actually preview that one there for you.
Strike team, report. What the hell just happened?
I just do this here every
If I'm
time
reading this
because
right, I think Strike Team
it's a
crossed the
free
threshold into
juggernaut
another
and
dimension.
free gun. That sucked. So it's basically everywhere I've shown you, I'll actually be able to do in slow motion. Basically, you'll be able to see it through this literal minute. So basically from point A, just went down here, it's right underneath here. You can't hit it through here for some reason. I've tried a couple times. Beyond this chair over here, so basically from the power on the left side. So you just jump on the top of here from that side. Come all the way here. It's always right up there, just above the rafter. This one's got actually access from here. It's usually right about here. And this last one that I've just done. It's in here. Usually when the berries are up, it's kind of hard to see, but when you get to about here, you can actually just kind of see the light. And then you shoot all those there just after you get the pack-a-punch. Everything's set up.
Any port in a storm?
This is actually the first game I got the ray gun, so I think this is gonna... First time I got in a ray gun this early.
Raptor 1 is nearby, strike team. Exfil window is short, so take it now if you're ready.
Okay.
Noticing a large concentration of radioactivity in your AO. Something is headed your way. It's split in two.
Yeah, no.
Talk about divide and conquer.
To the morgue with you.
So, in other words, that little bit I just did, it gives you free gun, chance of the ray gun, which is pretty boss. Because now, I do not need anything else except for the perks. This here, it does seem to tell me I have a card in it, so... In other words,
Exfil no longer available. I'll notify you when Raptor 1's back in range.
I'm gonna take this a different route just for the sake of, you know, having this set up. This is actually the first time I got in the ray gun here out of that little box here. I was actually in high hopes of, you know, making this just a regular video and just going the whole eeny, meeny, miny, mo kind of thing. Alright, so this is what I was going to show you. Right about here is where you would drop. Put the food right in there.
Scanning for
Right
deconstructive
there.
isotopic
Yeah.
estrangement.
This here's the way I usually like trading because I don't open this door normally. And like I said, just as a way out, I usually have that open. It's a quick teleport, and quick in, quick out, and gone, kind of thing. But no worries, I just did all that. I got the whole do-it-yourself.
Another zombie KIA.
DIE signal detected.
Oh, I'll take a free monkey.
DIE signal lost.
So I'm going to open this door up right now. This is where I activate the do-it-yourself bits. This is actually kind of like the boss part. Like, I am actually astounded by doing this.
DIE signal lost.
I'd say I played this game a couple times. I've actually, well, I played this a few times with a couple buddies. I know how to do just a one pack punch for the free one.
DIE
Actually, a
signal
buddy of mine just showed me how to do the free. Oh shit! Yeah, buddy of mine showed me how to get the free wonder weapon. And like I said, using this monkey is gonna be my key to victory right here.
Initiating remote activation.
Monkey bomb out.
Oh, really?
Undead hostile eliminated.
Weapon storage at max. Fire when ready.
Heard rumors around this weapon. Some sort of matter absorption and dispersal unit. Whatever the fuck that means.
Alright, so this here is probably going to be the key one that... Well, probably the only one I know. Got discharge the weapon. Come over here. Pick that up. The only one I know is this one. This is the only upgrade I know. This one is going to be the gas one. This one, just put here. So basically, this is the easy way to tell it's dead shot. Stairs that way. Wall there. Best way to figure it out is this here just picks up the gas from the flag guns. So to start this one off early, it's kind of what I like doing. Kind of one of the things I like doing. Alright, so these are the three perks. These are actually the three perks I like running. Oh yeah, I know. I had a couple, but alright, so seeing as I am actually up a little bit, I am going to allow them to chase me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, let's see. Notice that the gas is being sucked in.
Well done. Something that potent could be enough.
That's how you get the... Oh, sweet. We got 3 viewers. Nicely, nice. Oh my lord.
I'm starting to warm up. Target threat neutralized.
Oh, sweet. I did not give it up. Did not use it up. Alright, so I'm gonna go get my stamina up again. That was just me trying to be cool. Oh my lord, how did I allow that? Alright, so 260, I got enough for another. I am actually surprised that I got this regular off the hop. Like, this is actually the first time it's actually happened. I'm thinking I'm gonna make this for plus 40. Alright, all you can
Well, I'm nothing if not efficient.
and quote you.
One less hostile cadaver.
Okay, alright. So I am not gonna risk going down again. After saying that, I just risked it. Basically, I just need one more zombie dog. I am going to wait for... Wow. Alright, so I'm going to stick with my usual training method, and that is this. Alright, so let's check this out. So how's everybody doing tonight? Alright, so I'm gonna pop this in. Be like, hey, everybody. There they all go. There they all go again.
I do this without even breaking a sweat. You got your comeuppance.
Where is the last one then? There you are. 101 in hand. Just kidding, I got a knife. So, I've already got one zombie dog in here. I'm going to push over this way, and I'm going to pull up a final zombie dog that's... Never mind. I'm going to pick that up. You just need the one dog. Because I only done one dog. Yeah, that's right on. How's Troll doing?
Raptor 1 in range for extraction.
So there we go. Pick up the Nova 5.
Nova 5. Well, if that's anything like its sister Nova 6, make sure to put that thing away from you when firing.
Ooh, sounds like I have a big boy coming to me. I'll take that Carpenter, get some shields back.
Sorry, you have to check.
Ooh, I'll pick this up. Boom. He's done. Now you're watching me through PS4, now you're watching through the tablet so you can...
Window expired. They'll circle back.
Alright, well there's a couple of glitches that I noticed that lots of people like doing, especially while doing solos. So let's see, first off, this one is kind of like the Ring of Fire ray gun glitch. Basically just hop on here, crouch, get as far back as you can, aim here, use Ring of Fire, use your ray gun until your Ring of Fire is up, and then, you know, so on and so forth, blah 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 blah. Another one I think is kind of like right here or something. Personally, I never liked using glitches because, you know, if I start using glitches, like, by now I'd be bored. And let's see, the run through of the game I'm running now. Honestly, as of right now, I'm probably going to be running pretty good. Around 30, so I'm going to call it done fairly soon. Well, let's see, everything I showed, I'm at 1800 green right now. This is me running this map. Alright, so this here is basically this.
That's enough. That's a multiple EKIA.
Basically, it's a one-shot kill, and you can just consistently just run that small circle around the gas tank.
Multiple
Just
enemies
like that.
down.
You can run through it if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure, but I haven't really tried it. But this is my basic high round survival run. I run the ray gun just for, if I don't have the ray gun, I usually run that Gallo. These are the 3 perks that I normally run because I'm rolling silly damage. Basically, just take out the dog first. Second dog, take that one out.
Down you go, all of you.
Push hard, like 18 is
This is a bit special.
Alright, so see, I got 1 zombie left, and this is kind of where, you know, the extra salvage comes into play. So 320 over here, armor 2400.
To the morgue with you.
You got your free wonder weapon. You got your free wonder weapon. If you're the one to pick it up, you should be the one that is the reviver. By that one, I mean you should have the shroud. If you don't have the shroud, and you have zero intention on, you know, reviving people, you might want to consider, you know, just avoiding this. Like, especially you can't do something simple like this here. Like, I am barely running around. And let's see, I'm running in like a little fire. And let's see, seeing as I am doing this solo, I am pulling. I am doing this solo, so I am not really pulling anything too crazy right now. And like as of right now, I could actually be doing like, you know, glitches. I could be running full crazy montage mode. And like if I'm not mistaken, this is where I'm gonna run into that elite there. like as of right now, I kind of want to actual right now, like, but everything is just. This is just too much. Like, when it comes to running like this, like I am gonna be going so crazy at this thing.
Undead threat neutralized. Down you go, all of you. Undead hostile eliminated.
Bowie knife. 2, 3, 4. 4 kills.
Window closed.
4 hits.
War machine available.
So, self-res, war machine. That's the other thing too, is you actually can buy self-reses. So let's see, key thing when you actually starting this off here, this is my biggest tip. Try and run your trains as tight as you can.
Well, at least you tried.
Because when you run your trains tight, basically your plague zombie dog is not going to be able to keep up.
Another zombie KO. Sorry, you have to share.
The other reason I actually do kind of like this area is because that door is open and this door is open. You could actually plan a lot easier. If you open both doors, everything actually kind of flows. Because you got them coming from this door, so it actually, allows you to plan ahead. You got zombies coming from this door, so you got this little area here. And then from there, like, just don't come here. Be nice and slow, pick it up a bit, spin around, and drop. Come right around here. And they come through, and then they end up dying. This here is like the perfect training area right here. You could actually play it out right. You could actually train this all along here. Actually had it so one time me and a buddy, we were actually doing this. It's like perfect coordination. We weren't running into each other. We actually had it all. Well, I'll take a monkey. Oh yeah, we had the perfect coordination going. I was running back on this little corner here. And I had a buddy who was actually running his little corner over here. How he was able to run over here was beyond me, but we actually had it going. It was actually perfect. If you actually play it outright, you can actually have like a full team just running in this small area. And only have one person there just as a reviver.
That's enough. Well, I'm nothing if not efficient.
What's great about this is that I can actually push this. Because usually when they come through, they already came through once. Second time, they're all pretty well already dead. Alright, now, this is the other part here. It's a ray gun. What's up?
You've got something like this.
That's all it is. This is a ray gun. And it's only rank 2. Badass gun by itself. Packet punch 3. There you go then. So let's go around 25. Let's do our... Yep, there he is. this a bit till I gain some ammo for it. Got ahead of me. There you go. Boom. And that's
Exfil window available.
it's not gonna show me my dailies on here. Alright. Well. No worries. Lots of people are actually excited to get the chopper gunner. Honestly, I am more excited about the war machine.
I'm saving my bullets for a rainy day.
My lord. Ah, just about bombed right there.
One less hostile cadaver.
Yeah, the other thing too is always make sure you're on the move, especially when you're on these higher ranges. I say higher because some of them are actually saying, oh, 18's relatively high. When you run trains and stuff like that, and you know what you're doing, you could actually do this for days. Just assuming you know.
Exfil option over.
Sorry, you have to share.
So, I'm gonna come spinning around. Alright, so this is pretty well basic. But the only thing you really need to know is that, like, if you don't have the ray gun, I mean, like, yeah, sure, it takes 2, maybe 3 more bullets at this level for the big. So, I know this is full. This is probably a key thing for
Nice job, Requiem Tech.
for, you know, the high round. And then, you know, when you're running your trains, key thing, always make sure you have ammo. I'm at 30 KO. 30k again. I'm not even gone down since I needed my self-res. I'm at 3,000. And like I said, you can't always rely on that Bowie knife. Oh, it's this round here. I think I might actually just... This one is probably the biggest one that I always see, especially in solos. So basically, you gotta make sure you're far enough back, and you gotta make sure that you're, you know, you're crouched, so you're not gonna get hit from behind. So from there, you're gonna climb up there. This here is one of the ones I like using, especially just for this one. But we're gonna come through there. I'm gonna crawl up from back there. That's basically it. That's basically the glitch. Switch your ray gun, shoot a couple bullets. You can use your ring of fire as well. You can use your energy, stuff like that. Like there's another one, another place too there. I can't remember. I think it's like on the back of a truck. Well, that's it. See? You have to know how to run trains. There's no real need to it. Like, a lot of people say it's fun. No, it's not really fun. I mean, like, yeah, sure, it's fun to say I made it this high, but... At the same time, to say that I can do this...
You're new to this, aren't you?
I could say it's fun. I just find it more satisfying.
I'm saving my bullets for a rainy day.
I'm saving my bullets for a rainy day. Really? I think that rainy day is right now. I'm gonna go to this other training area I like using. Mainly because it's open. This one I kind of prefer, especially when this door has not been opened. This is, for one thing, it's more wide open. Don't have to worry too much about anything and everything, except for the big dude that just kind of pops up and over.
Well, I'm nothing if not anything. Hopefully out.
Nice, folks. I just started round 30. And I just got 1,000. So it's just here's the other area I like training. It's actually kind of entertaining. A lot more entertaining than, you know, the start room. When that this back door isn't open, it's a lot safer. And like I say, you can see it gets a lot more crowded.
You really wanted to try?
And it works out too, because if you need to, you can just come back this way. That area, I kind of prefer not to open, but I can't have both.
Sorry, you have to share.
Yeah, one or the other. It's always a good way to, you know, keep at least one way open. This one I like better because it has 3 ways to go. Okay, I got that doorway, the doorway over there, and I got the way back down to power. And like I say, usually I always have that one big much area right here.
Well, I'm nothing if not a secret. You've got your comeuppance.
Exfil window open.
Yeah, so this is round 31. Normally I get bored around here, and honestly, I am bored.
Ready for extraction. Over.
Raptor 1 is headed your way. Complete extract before the window expires.
Raptor 1 has reached out to us. Let's hustle. Soviets have identified our location. Too many hostiles down there, strike team. Can't proceed with extraction.
Need help here.
Walk on the dirty, strike team. Move it.
Another zombie KIA.
We're clear. Proceeding with exfil. Window expiring. 15 seconds. Team
There we
acquired.
go,
We're
got
done
the
here,
extraction at 31.
Well done, team. Drinks are on me tonight.
And now that is basically... That is basically me showing off a little bit. So round 31, successful exfil. In other words, if anybody actually has any questions, by all means, send me a activation invite, PlayStation invite. They're both the exact same 2, 3, like I just gained 3 levels. And I think that's 8. Continue. Oh, let's see, start off with 6, so that should be 14. So we get out of that. I'm gonna go here, check. I'm sitting at 14, so that was a full 8 that I just got doing up to round 30. So that's 10, 11, or no, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So in other words, that is the basis of zombies. Like, I just got bored. I just had to exfil. Yeah, and it's in around 3 o'clock in the morning right now, so in other words, hope everybody was watching or has watched or will be watching is having a good night. By all means, drop a sub, and I'm gonna push for I'm gonna push for 2 broadcasts or 2 videos a month. If I can make it to 10. If I can make it to 50, I'm gonna start doing weekly. But in other words, hope you all have a good night and stay safe and enjoy the zombie killing.